Drones are small helpers that allow people to capture unforgettable images, transcending boundaries. However, sometimes people can unintentionally cross not only the boundary of beauty, but also the boundary of secrecy. You are on the Top Facts channel, and today we will take a look at drone footage that no one was supposed to see. Enjoy watching. We all know that the coronavirus pandemic has been raging for the 4th year. Perhaps in developed countries the situation is slightly better, but look at what is happening in India. Every day, more than 100,000 people were getting infected, such a huge number that in a few months, at this rate, the entire country could have disappeared. So, the authorities instructed to cremate the bodies of the deceased so that they would not further spread the virus and occupy space in cemeteries. It's just heartbreaking to see such things. Not long ago, you were needed by everyone, and today you are being cremated. The government tried to hide this video, but the truth always comes out. Imagine sitting at home and noticing that the sky has turned black for some reason. You go outside, bringing a drone with you, launch it, and there's this horror. That's exactly what happened in Texas when, for unclear reasons, perhaps due to the heat, tires caught fire. And mind you, around 100,000 tires. Of course, this will have a terrible impact on nature, and many birds will perish due to such emissions. But let's judge from the side. It looks incredibly beautiful. They say you can watch fire forever. In a dense forest, a farmer decided to investigate strange sounds. He set off with his drone and discovered a snowy clearing with a creature walking on 2 legs. This sparked debates: the Yeti or a bear? Legends of the Yeti have been attracting attention for centuries. Its tall figure, bipedal movement, it's truly mysterious. The mystery of the Yeti remains unsolved, and everyone can have their own opinion. We can only enjoy this enigma and explore uncharted territories. Drones are needed not only to capture beautiful footage, but also to save human lives. For example, this family was peacefully spending time in the sea, unaware that a shark had already spotted them underwater. Thanks to the quadcopter, people were able to see the danger and make the right decision. They gathered together to appear larger and then slowly swam to the shore. Well done for not panicking. The Salt Lake located in the western United States is simply breathtaking. It looks incredibly beautiful. Well, you have to agree, right? But believe me, it's better not to go there. The salt content is so high that it will literally burn your skin. To give you an idea, in some years, salinity reached 300 parts per thousand. The water level in this place is unstable. The lake periodically dries up, but after some time, everything returns. Local residents were astonished when they saw what had happened to the grass. Just yesterday, this field was entirely ordinary and unremarkable, and today, these unusual circles are right in the center. Look at how they appear from above. It's quite strange, but all the figures are cut out perfectly, as if they were drawn with a special laser. Unfortunately, no one ever found out what it was and where it came from. Maybe you know? Write in the comments. While capturing beautiful shots, suddenly a figure appears from the darkness, capturing the attention of the entire internet. Many immediately recognized a resemblance to Slender Man, a mysterious character famous for internet legends and scary stories. And now the question arises, did the drone really manage to capture Slender Man on video, or is it another mysterious entity hiding in the shadows? I'm sure you wouldn't expect to see a huge yacht in a narrow canal, but that's exactly what one millionaire did when he bought it for himself. He requested permission to sail his vessel in the middle of the canal to explore the city. Imagine being in the shoes of the residents, peacefully at home, and a massive yacht blocking the view and making noise. You've probably heard of websites where you can observe road traffic from a bird's eye view. Just look at how beautiful it looks. On the other hand, doesn't it seem like we humans are like ants, constantly running around doing something? By the way, I'm sure there are similar services in your city, so if you ever get bored, here's a new idea. Watch the traffic. Imagine this moment. A farmer, busy with his usual tasks in his cozy little house, suddenly notices a sneaky spy car in the sky. He grabs his weapon and starts firing at the skies. The stars become his target, and the drone is destined to leave our world and enter the realm of glitches. Despite the shooting and chaos, the camera still continues to record. However, at the moment when we hope to see the farmer break into a triumphant smile, the drone's camera fails, leaving us all with a multitude of questions. And now, the main question arises: what happened to the drone? And how did the owner manage to retrieve his precious machine from this mysterious area? What do you think? Share your opinion in the comments and we move on. Surely many of you love bacon. How can you resist such deliciousness? Get ready. Now you'll learn how it's actually made. With the help of a drone, a guy captured how pigs live. Just take a look. The pens are so small that the poor animals can't even stand up straight. The red lake somewhat resembles blood, but it's even worse. This whole pit is filled with pig feces and urine, so the smell there is unbearable. So would you still refuse bacon now? In May 2019, it was planned to sink this cargo ship. A passing drone didn't even think it would capture such detailed shots. Look at how slowly but surely this giant is sinking. You might wonder why sink ships? Well, when a ship becomes unusable, it's much cheaper to destroy it than to try to repair it. Throughout their lives, humans believed that dolphins and whales didn't like each other because they both need to eat, making them competitors in the ocean. But here's an unusual video captured by a drone. It shows two giants apparently migrating to another location. But look, dolphins are playing around them, just having fun, jumping, splashing water, and simply goofing off. It looks very cute. Each of us knows that dogs are not just pets, they become our family, bringing endless joy, affectionate kisses, and unconditional love that warms our hearts. Sometimes, unfortunately, our beloved pets go missing, causing bitter sadness. One dog went missing during a walk in the local park and was absent for a whole day. The owner thought he would never see his beloved pet again. But at that moment, an invaluable drone came to the rescue. Taking to the air, it began scanning every nook and cranny and eventually found the dog. It's an indescribable joy, akin to winning the lottery. A quadcopter was peacefully flying over Cambridge, capturing impressive footage. However, a passing hawk saw the drone as its enemy. And what do you do with competitors? Right. So the predatory bird flew into the drone at full speed, causing it to crash to the ground. You probably won't need this information, but now you know who's stronger. It's painful to watch, knowing how much drones cost these days. Let's be honest. What would you do if you saw this thing in your backyard? Personally, I would get rid of this mutant as quickly as possible. The guy who captured this on his drone admitted that he threw away the quadcopter because he couldn't bear to look at this photo. But when he found out what it actually was, he was a little surprised. It turned out to be a regular chicken sculpture. A drone captured the attack of orcas on a whale. You won't believe it, but scientists think that the orcas were just having fun. At first, the giant didn't even realize it was being surrounded, but when one of the orcas bit him, he immediately dived under the water and swam away from the scene. It seems to me that the little ones thought about something because attacking a blue whale is like going to certain death. How lucky they were that this guy didn't defend himself. At a medieval fair, an unexpected incident occurred. A drone, which was supposed to provide us with a great aerial view of the fair, was pierced by spears by people dressed in medieval costumes. The damaged drone fell to the ground and became a sad sight for its owner. Nevertheless, perhaps the crowd found it amusing to see a spear hit unknown technology, sending it to its grave. So if you plan to visit such a fair, it's better not to bring a drone with you to avoid such incidents. A local resident noticed that the turbine had stopped spinning and generating energy. Then he decided to take advantage of the situation, took his drone and flew it higher, and he was immediately shocked when the quadcopter captured a man lying right on the edge of the generator. Surprisingly, the strange man didn't get angry or ask for help. Instead, the guy just waved at the camera and continued to sunbathe at the very top. You meet all sorts of people at high altitudes. Getting a coconut is quite a difficult task. First, you need to climb to the top of a palm tree without any equipment, holding a machete in one hand. The higher this man climbs, the harder it is for him to hold on to the tree, because any breeze starts to rock you. I can confidently say that this is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. But, unfortunately, people have to work there because everyone needs money. Just look at this. I don't even want to imagine what it's like to be in such a traffic jam. This happened in China in 2016. All 50 lanes of traffic were jammed with cars. After the New Year holidays, people needed to return home, which caused such a queue. It seems to me that it's easier to walk than to stand there. In any case, now you know that it's better not to ride in a car on New Year's if you don't want to end up in such a traffic jam. If you enjoyed the episode and want to see something similar, then please leave comments, like the video, subscribe to the Top Facts channel, and right now, check out one of the previous episodes that appeared on your screen.